Hello everybody, welcome back to Mind Your Money. In this video, I'm going to be tracking our expenses from the 4th week of March. So please stay tuned if you're interested and don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Hey Legacy Builders, welcome back to the channel. I'm filming this video on Sunday. My children are here. If you're not new to the channel, you know I have small children as well as a teenager. The teenager doesn't talk that much, but the little two ones talk a lot. So you might hear them rummaging around in the background. I'm sorry. I'll try as much as I can to cut out any interruptions and let this be smooth because I really do need to pay this credit card. We have a high credit card bill for me and I need to get it taken care of. So my budgeting tracking period starts from the Sunday to the Saturday. So the very first Sunday of my tracking period was February 27th and my tracking period ends on the 26th. So while I'm recording this video on Sunday the 27th, I'm actually tracking everything from the 4th week of March. 4. So we were not actually over budget for groceries, and I'll talk about that when we get to my expense tracker. I did not have any unbudgeted or miscellaneous expenses in the last week. So how many notes? Oh, except for one. I had one on the 25th. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 no spend days. I didn't close out my budget on camera, so you missed that part. Yeah, you can have a brownie. So I think that's the only thing. Our gas bill was enormously expensive, $264.34. And look, the fees that they're adding, the surcharges, the extra taxes, it's ridiculous. So I'm hoping that now that we're in spring and hopefully with April right around the corner, we'll get warmer weather, that gas bill will go down significantly. So my expense tracker is pretty messy. I'll try to move you in as close as possible and hopefully get through this without too much toddler drama. All right, I'm looking at my current credit card statement and we owe $661.23. This little list, I'm actually going to start keeping a list of things that I need for the house. So things that I know I need, things that help me clean and deodorize the place, things that help keep me beautiful, and also things that my children have asked for. My toddler asked for a motorcycle pillow. The other toddler asked for an airplane pillow. We need some Windex wipes. I need a label maker, like stuff that I just know I need that might not fit in one of the categories that we have, but I'm trying to make it work. So this is one way I think it might help me to focus on what we each want and need, and then try to create a plan that will help me buy these. So here is where we got to get into the nitty gritty. Sorry for my chicken scratches, okay? Stop and Shop, we had purchased some groceries on the 19th for $117.59. So we paid that back with our 4th paycheck. Well, that's where it's coming from. So this is going to be paid from our cushion. And of course, it was budgeted, a budgeted expense. Josiah, what are you doing with that? Let me open it for you, babe. Here you go. All right, Mama opened the brownies for you. So groceries was a budgeted expense, of course, for $117.59. I don't know what I'm doing now. We made a payment on the 20th. This here, we're actually gonna pay that groceries today. National Grid. This hurts. Like I literally cried because I couldn't believe that the bill was so high, and the fact that they're it's like they're padding it. It's ridiculous. $264.34. We did not have enough money in our next month's bills account, so we are paying this from our cushion. And my last minute decision right here, right now, is probably just to take this from our savings because the cushion is already a bit low right now. because we had some other things we had to take care of and preparing for April. But that was a budgeted expense. It's just we have to take it from our savings because we didn't have enough in the bill account. I didn't expect the bill to be that high. So this is the payment from March. So we'll pay that from the savings. Amazon, our Prime membership came out, and I didn't know that they were going to add $10 in taxes on top of the $119 membership. So even though they said, oh, we're increasing it to $130, well, I just paid $130. So this is coming from our Amazon fund because we have been saving for that since last year. So we already have the money in there. We have $133 and some change. Let me see. $133.14. So we have more than enough to pay for this, and I'm going to start funding that again in April so that we can be ready for next year when it's probably going to be what, 140. But anyway, I do appreciate Amazon Prime. Some benefits in it, so we are keeping it. That was $129.56, a budgeted expense. We'll pay back that portion from the Amazon fund. And then I purchased some bath mats from Amazon. That is a household expense, and that's $29.36. Now, currently, right now, the household...
Mommy, I want to be a pirate.
Okay. So Amazon, we purchased bath mats from household, and the household has $0 in it right now, the savings account. But I am going to pay this back, or pay ourselves back, using, I think we're going to use the first paycheck in April, and we're going to put some money back into that, or maybe between the first and second paycheck. But basically, we'll be paying this from our cushion, but we're going to pay, household is going to pay us back, right? That's basically how that works. We just transfer the money when it comes in because we needed the new bath mats, and that's one of the things my husband was like, babe, we need this. So I said, okay, we'll get it. I wasn't feeling well. And we had, I don't know, it's just a bad cold, and I was feeling some aches and pains. It wasn't the you know what, so we tested, everything is fine, but I did not cook. I think it was Thursday night. I wound up ordering pizza because my husband is working as usual. He works a lot and he works really hard. So I just decided I'm ordering pizza for us and the kids. And that's why I ordered this. Now, this is technically unbudgeted, which is my one unbudgeted expense for the week, for the 4th week of March. But we are going to pay this back from our cushion, the $32.11. So our current balance, oh wait, we have one more charge. And we have a couple more charges. Metro card, we had to buy Metro card on the 25th, and that was $11, and that's coming from our cushion. Or no, actually, I don't know why I put cushion. It's not going to come from our cushion. We're actually going to pay this from the vehicle fund because the vehicle fund helps us with all our traveling expenses. I also had Stop and Shop on the 26th for $66.27.
Let's share. What happened to Brownie, buddy?
So $5.83.96 plus the $66.27 brings us to $650.23. I'm making sure that what I'm writing down and what I see matches on the statement. So the last charges brings us to our $661.23, which I want to pay today. I want to get that done. And so we'll just make our transfers. So I need to know, based on where we are, what we need, how we need to separate everything. And for the Metro card, that was budgeted because we pre-planned for that. We had money already allocated for that. And the food is already coming from our paycheck budget for groceries. I highlighted all the way across, which is what I normally don't do. And then on 3/26, we had another Metro card. There's 2 purchases, and that was for travel. And that is coming from the vehicle fund. and it was for $11, and that was for 2. Okay, and that also is budgeted. Sloppy, sloppy, sloppy. Okay, so what's coming from savings? Let me do that first. 34, so 264.34, so it's coming from savings, and that was for our utility payment. And then we have our vehicle fund, and I need to transfer how much money? We spent $11, then another $11. I think that's it. That's $22, right? $22 to pay back what was in the vehicle fund for those MTA purchases. We have our cushion, which is going to pay back for the food. So what's left in our cushion is what was remaining from our paycheck budget. So $117.59. What else? Pizza night, $32.11. $66.27. So $117.59 plus $32.11 plus $66.27 is $215.96. Then there's the Amazon fund. So Amazon fund is taking care of the $129.56. Okay, and then I think that's it. Is it right? Oh, the bath mats is coming from household. So that's the only payment that I'm thinking is not being paid with this payment today, because I'm going to wait until household gets its money next week. So we should have everything. Let's see if this totals up to, let's see, 661.23 minus 29.36. We should be paying $631.87 today. That's not including this household payment for the bath mats, because I'm going to use money when household gets its money. That's when I'm going to just pay it from there. So we should be paying $631.87. Let's see if we total that. So the Amazon fund is $129.56. Cushion $215.96. Vehicle fund $22, and the savings $264.34. We're a cent off. We're 1 penny off, but we'll figure that out. That's okay. So we are going to pay this $631, and I'll make the transfers from the individual accounts so I know what I'm doing and I don't make a mistake. So the cushion is $215, vehicle funds $22, savings $264, Amazon fund. Thank God for those purpose funds, because revolving funds, short-term savings.
Mommy, the TV, Mommy.
Yeah, Josiah turned it off.
Yes, we gotta turn it on.
So we're paying $631 with 86 cents. All right, so on to our cash rewards. Let me get my pen. And my nails are not all the way done, but doesn't matter. I need to get this done. So looking at our earn activity, we currently have a reward balance of $86.08. And I think we need to go back to the Stop and Shop purchase on 3/19. That earned us $1.76 in cash. The $11 from that Metro card earned us 17 cents. Earned money from spending money. It's just, I had to anyway. $264.34 for National Grid. That charge earned us $3.97. It's not a lot, you guys, but every little bit does add up. It really does. Why do you think most student loan agencies, credit agencies, they all make serious money because of the interest? And it doesn't look, oh, I can afford to spend $25 a month, but the interest alone is going to put thousands, if not millions, into their pockets. So imagine if we just use our credit card responsibly, making charges that we need to anyway. Those little bit, 8 cents, $1.34, it adds up if you're using it responsibly. $29.36 from Amazon. That was the bath mats. We earned 44 cents from that purchase. Oh, there's one more. Domino's Pizza, we earned 48 cents cash back when I ordered that. So I included a tip. So that's why I always try to include a tip, because look, delivery workers, they work hard. We have $86.08 right now in cash rewards. Again, that's going to stay there. I'm not pulling anything out right now. We're going to keep it. I thought about pulling it out at the end of this quarter, but I think I'm just going to try to go through the whole year without touching it and see where we are at the end of the year. I know we're working on the emergency fund, and if we were paying off debt, this is the time where I'd say I'm taking that money out and I'm going to put it towards that on Transfer Tuesday. But because we have such a solid plan, I realize I just want to work it as much as possible, because we're still investing, we're still paying off that. And you're like, I'm watching an expense tracking video. What does that have to do with tracking expenses? It has a lot to do for me, because we are trying to find every avenue we can to earn more money to reach our financial goals. Now that we're out of debt, I wouldn't say that I've lost my fire for reaching for a goal. I just feel like we have a little bit more flexibility, because we're not trying to decrease liabilities now. We're trying to increase our assets. So investing while saving for the emergency fund is really important. Although we're going to put a little bit more effort towards the emergency fund, we're still looking at how we can earn money so that it can buy us more assets, so we can have more streams of income. Even if the stream of income is just a couple $100s a month, I'd rather it be a couple $100 a month than zero and still be struggling, robbing Peter to pay Paul. So I really like doing these expense tracking videos, because it helps me to see what we're doing. And I know the Domino's Pizza was an unbudgeted expense because I wasn't feeling well. So I needed something quick, and I wasn't getting up to cook, and we hadn't gone grocery shopping. So there wasn't like cereal and milk in the house. I needed to make a quick decision. Life does that. You get these situations where you just have to make a decision, and I had to do it. Because that person can come, is contactless. They just drop the pizza off. You get the little alert. You go to the door, you collect your stuff, and that's it. I was extremely tired. I was not well, so I wasn't going to stress myself out. So $32 for pizza, including a tip, that's just what it had to be. And that still earned us about 50 cents. And I don't mind that, because we had the 32 in our cushion. We pay it from there, but we earned a little bit in the meantime, because we had the money. If we didn't have it and I was trying to make money, then this wouldn't make sense, you know? But because we had it already, that's what makes sense to me. The Amazon Prime membership, oh yeah, we earned $1.94. We earned $1.94 from that. And look at that. We already have that money set aside. We saved up for it. So we earned $1.94 just for it hitting our credit card. So that adds to the balance. That gives us more leverage to say, okay, if I need to, I'll take that money out, throw it in the emergency fund. That's an extra $86. And if we're at $14,100, that extra $86 brings us to $14,189. Every little bit helps. It makes a difference. And we're projecting to be done with our emergency fund before the end of the year, way before the end of the year. So to me, that's a win. I'm just encouraging myself and hopefully encouraging you to not give up on your journey. Even if some things seem to be taking a little bit longer for you compared to others, compare yourself to where you were last year. Think about what you couldn't do before that you can do now. I could not sit here on a Sunday and be filling out expense trackers. Most times I would swipe that card or put those card numbers in online and buying things that I don't even know where they are now. Now we're being very intentional. I'm buying things that I know I can pay back, from wellness, from vehicle fund, from our gifts fund, because we did a giveaway. I did a giveaway earlier in March. Paying bills with the credit card. using our funds. We went to Costco. We bought some things from Costco. I paid that back from the Costco fund. We had to buy some things from wellness, for our wellness. We paid that back from the wellness fund. We had to buy groceries for the house. We paid that from our paycheck budgets. Those are things that are intentional, and it's paying us to be intentional, which is going to help us reach our financial goals that much faster. So I'm sorry about my rant, but that's how I feel. So I know that this video is not a very popular video, but I want to say thank you for watching. Thank you for giving me a thumbs up. Thank you for always being in the comments, encouraging me and telling me good job and telling me that we're doing good with tracking. It has been a learning experience. I've grown tremendously, and a lot of our growth in the last year being on YouTube is also, you are a part of that. So thank you, Legacy Builders, for being here. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. I appreciate you, and I hope that you continue to mind your money, manage it well, and live your lives abundantly. Bye for now.